County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from Truist Park. Tonight we wrap up this brief two-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Atlanta Braves. It's interleague baseball. Next on the show. Charlie Morton will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Boston, the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
First pitch, 7:20.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and a good curveball gets him swinging for the first out of the evening.
Batting second.
Next to stand in is Kike Hernandez. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Smoked on the ground left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, comes in with 6 hits in 23 at-bats. Here's the 0-1.
That's inside. That's the ball.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Hernandez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
In now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 11 home runs and 28 RBIs. The 1-0 home.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Red Sox leave 1. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Eduardo Rodriguez is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, his last start wasn't a particularly good one, and he was rattled around a little bit. Couldn't get through the 4th inning. He's going to have to look to rebound here. He's going to need much better stuff than he took to the mound in his last start.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. It was another loss for him last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. 3 balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. And he'll reach first safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealing on a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Ozzie Albies swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Hit high and deep to right center. Chasing after it is Verdugo. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Acuna digs in now. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. First pitch on its way.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Runners on first with 1 down. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Hard hit ball to short, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Batting fourth, and third baseman,
Into the box now, Austin Riley, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. 8 home runs and 23 driven in. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, you got a runner in scoring position. It only takes one. I know he was out in front on that off-speed pitch right there, but this pitcher cannot get cute and leave something over the heart of the plate.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To Iglesias for 1. Onto the pitcher covering it first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as the numbers there tell you the whole story.
Alex Verdugo.
First pitch on the way.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Just short, hit hard. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting 6, the right fielder, number 10.
Striding in for Boston, Hunter Renfroe. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
0-1.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And quickly there are 2 away. Next it'll be Christian Vasquez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping in for the Braves, Travis d'Arnaud. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
And now a pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Fouled away. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at bat.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
In is Jorge Soler. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Verdugo looks up. And that one is gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Big swing right there. Give himself a little bit of breathing room. Let his pitcher go to work. Now they're up 2.
Here's Johan Camargo.
The first baseman.
As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Still struggling at the plate with an average well under 200. 3 homers and 8 runs batted in. A swing and a ground ball to third. Devers has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Charlie Morton. First pitch on the way.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Scooped up, throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 2. It's now 2-0 Atlanta. That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early. The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Wind-up and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now to the plate is the Red Sox pitcher, Eduardo Rodriguez. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To first. Camargo's got it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the next to bat will be Jose Iglesias. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Albies brings it in over to first, and that retires the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Braves lead this one 2-0. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first to bat here in the inning. The pitch. Dansby Swanson is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Next to hit is Ozzie Albies. He flew out in his last debut. First offering on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. 1 out, nobody on. 2-0. Lifted in the air to center field. Verdugo waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Two down, no one on base. And that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Bases are empty here with two men out. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. Two back-to-back.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves, as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Kike Hernandez. First offering on its way. The cutter runs outside, ball one.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit towards center. Acuna is right there, 1 down.
Up next for the Red Sox.
All right, now so time for the Braves Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are having big-time success at the high levels of the minor leagues. Here now is Rafael Devers, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. He'll try again, 1-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
To the plate now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. Struck out in his first at bat. One and one to Schwarber.
1-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Hot shot down the line. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 2-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go is the third baseman, Austin Riley.
The third baseman, Austin Riley.
First pitch on its way. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
1-2.
Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, fouled off. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Riley on at first. Nobody out. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
The left fielder.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcelo Zuma. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike 2.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Now batting.
Next to
Right
hit,
fielder.
Jorge Soler. And we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First pitch of the AB on its way. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
2-2 to Jorge Soler.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
3-2 now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
And stepping in, Johan Camargo. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch on its way. Hard hit at third. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The center fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Alex Verdugo is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson scoops it up, and the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. So one down, no one aboard, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Here's the first pitch to him.
Good.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Back up the middle. Albies picks it up. And there are 2 away now. Now at the plate here is Christian Vasquez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
The 0-1 delivery. A bouncer up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Standing in now, Bobby Dahlbeck, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Has a look, now the pitch. Ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're still down. It's 2-0. So now into the box is Charlie Morton. He bounced out last time up.
The pitcher, Charlie.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB now. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. The 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are two away. Two gone now in the Atlanta half of the fifth, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Now the first pitch. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss for strike three. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. J.D. Martinez will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the sixth. Here it comes. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 10 home runs and 30 RBIs. And it's quickly 0-2. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the shortstop.
Leadoff man retired now for the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First pitch of the AB on its way. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
And he takes strike two.
0-2.
Ball hit out to Albies at second base. And that's the second out. Two men are gone now in the Boston half of the sixth, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. First pitch on the way. The cutter runs outside, ball one.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat. This guy's been really patient. Now he's in the driver's seat, sitting with the 2-0 count.
Now here it comes. Bases are empty here with two men out. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he struck him out, his seventh of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Hirokazu Sawamura enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 19.
Now it'll be Ronald Acuna He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
First pitch of the AB now. Now a check swing, and they'll appeal it down to first. He did go around, says Woody Keller, at strike one. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
2-2.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Austin Riley stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. One and one. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off the 0-2 splitter. 1-2 now. Two and two. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Down in order go the Braves. But they're on top 2-0. 7th inning ready to roll, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Rafael Devers. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Down the third baseline. Now another 0-2. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Kyle Schwarber stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get a knock.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And now a pitch on the way.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down too, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And there's out number 2. Alex Verdugo digging in now. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Here comes another 0-2. Into right field, that's a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
At the plate, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. They're down 2-0. Josh Taylor gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. At the plate now is Marcelo Zuma. Lifetime against this particular arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
Zuna.
He's set. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 fouled away. Ready with the 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Popped him up. Dahlbeck is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Jorge Soler will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Johan Camargo is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast.
Ouch, that one hit him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Charlie Morton. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Adam Duvall is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 4 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. They're up 2-0. Chris Martin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Leading off the inning, it'll be Christian Vasquez, as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
A 1 pitch on its way. High and deep down the left field line. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Braves are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Bobby Dahlbeck is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. And that misses 1-1. In his career against this pitcher, small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. One and one, here it is. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Kevin Plawecki will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Now here it comes. Here's a guy who could use a 3-for-4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. Still without a home run and 5 driven in. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground to short. Swanson picks it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail it here 2-0. Garrett Whitlock is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Dansby Swanson is working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Dansby Swanson.
Now the first pitch. In there, strike 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. In there, a base hit. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly. So a long at bat has a positive dividend when all said and done.
Yeah, absolutely. They're not all beauties in the box score. He's able to get that ball through the left side for a base hit. Way to grind it out.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. From the belt, the pitch. Swanson aboard here at first with nobody out. That evens it up 1-1. From the stretch. Whitlock has tossed over 30 innings so far this season with an ERA under 2. Lucky to get anything off of him. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see if he triples up on it right here. He's got back-to-back out-in-front swings on this guy. Let's see if he bounces one right in front of the plate.
Here's the 0-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music. Up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
The 1-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And there are 2 away now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Austin Riley, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Travis d'Arnaud is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Verdugo waits on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Richard Rodriguez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Here's the first pitch. Slow roller out to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So he really had to unload a strong throw just to beat the runner at first that time, and the show track data is in. 88 miles an hour, near the upper range of what you'll see from an infielder, and it seemed to make all the difference on that play. On the ground to third. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out. Next up is Rafael Devers. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The windup and the 0-1. Left side, but well foul. Now a crowd announced at a bit over 23,000 comes to their feet. A swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Atlanta Braves took the lead in the 2nd inning